Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Time to do some training. Monday lunchtime, out for a run. I'm doing a run session, first one for a little while. So the session is what it's supposed to be, 3 times 3 minutes at 7:15 minutes per mile, off of 1.5 minutes recovery, into 5 times 2 minutes at 7 minutes per mile. Unfortunately, I just don't have time to fit that in. Ongoing, my sessions are going to be shorter. I essentially agreed with Matt, that coach Matt, that I'm going to do 4 runs per week of 45 minutes or so, which I can generally fit in at lunchtimes or morning if absolutely needed, and then 1 long run at the weekend. That's the most I want to commit to it, most I can commit to it really. And it's meant that that session that was originally planned for today is about an hour in duration, including warm down. So I'm having to trim it down. I'm also taking the opportunity to run out to a field, which Liz actually located a few weeks ago. I think it could be a good field for running intervals like this, where I want to run on the flat. I'm not particularly bothered about it being grass or tarmac, you know, whatever's faster. I just want it to be consistent, because I worry that when I do intervals that are on favourable gradient, I take too much confidence from it, and vice versa. When it's hilly, the pace isn't where I need it to be, but I just justify it by saying, oh, because it's hilly, I need to know what pace I can actually run at for these intervals, so that when I do triathlons, I know how to pace the runs. The first few miles of like a half Ironman or a full are key. Unfortunately, the field's about 1.5 miles from home, so which is pretty much uphill, so it's not as easy start as I'd like, and it's taken me about, what, 12 minutes or so to run out there, which isn't ideal, really eats into the session time, but I'm going to give it a go. Hopefully get 3 times 3 minutes done, and then jog back. Here we go then, field located. The going is okay, it's a little bit rough in places, the grass is a bit long, so I'm going to get wet feet today, but this is as good as it's going to get for me in terms of flat interval space, so I'm going to make the most of it and see how I get on. It's probably 400 meters a lap, so I'm not too concerned about any GPS inaccuracies, but we'll see how we go. Let's get stuck in. There we go then, run done and dusted, stats on screen somewhere now. 45 minutes, 5.5 miles. I have to look at my watch and remember all this. 3 times 3 minute efforts were, the first 2 were at 6:45s-ish per mile, I think. The last one was at 6:30s. If I was doing the 5 times 2 minutes afterwards, I would have done those 3 minutes steadier. Don't be fooled by that pace. The loop was okay. It's a bit, I don't know how to describe it, stumbly, like running on grass is a bit sapping, isn't it? And it makes you, like, there's the little lumps, I was sort of like half stumbling, I felt like I was half stumbling. It's okay though, and I'll continue to use that area, because I think that sort of terrain builds strength, and for the sort of events I'm doing this year, you know, like an Ironman, it's just strength based, isn't it? I'm not running fast at any point, so I'll use that when I can. My calves are killing though, whether it's just because I ran last night and then this lunchtime and after a few days off, whether it's because it's running at that pace or not, I don't know, but either way they are hurting. What I normally try and do is not do anything to them now to let them recover. I just let them recover. Sometimes I might put some compression on, so some calf sleeves or something, and gently massage them, but I found that if I foam roll or have a proper massage, that just hurts them more. I find that just leaving them a few days just to recover a little bit makes them okay, and sometimes I need to get some new trainers. I've run in the same trainers today as I did last night, so maybe that's an issue as well. Anyway, see you later for a bike ride. Session done and dusted, 1 hour. I've pretty much got straight into the top end of zone 2 heart rate. I was trying to hold my heart rate close to 130, and just the power was whatever the power was. So I averaged 127 beats a minute, and the power was 256 watts. Felt good, to be honest. Felt good to press on a little bit more than just like a mid zone 2 ride. I've got to keep my training up. I've got quite a few races, obviously tentatively planned this week. I'm going to do a road race next Sunday. I can't afford to back off and just taper race. Your fitness just declines, and I've got bigger goals, you know, 10, 12 weeks away, so I need to keep the training going, just acknowledging the fact that I'm not going to be as fresh as I'd like to be for racing, but that's life. Why have you taken your top off, Daniel? Well, ran last night in the rain, got sweaty at lunchtime today. My nipples are a little bit sore. Runners will be able to empathise with me, so my base layer was just making them a little bit tender, so I just took it off, and I'm going to suffer the pain in the shower right now. So I'm hoping to go for a swim tonight. Maybe I'll say it now and it commits me to it. The pool's not available for lane swimming until 9 o'clock tonight, so about 20 minutes away, half an hour swimming. It's a later night. I don't sleep till probably at 10:30, 11 o'clock, but I do like to be in bed and just winding down. But I I need to get swimming. I should have gone this morning, so we'll see. Okay, there we go then. Swim done and dusted. I'm really glad I've been and done that. I need to get into the habit of swimming and focus on it. As I was swimming tonight, I was just thinking 3.8k is a long way, isn't it? Anyway, workout. So I did a warm-up of 250 meters. Then I did 100, 200, 300, 200, 100. And my aim for the session was to not blow up, was to finish like, you know, as strong as I'd started, or as not strong as I started. So I did the first one, I'll leave the stats on screen. So 142, 334, 530, 335, 140. I am really happy with that. Didn't blow up, didn't feel terrible. Yes, I've got a lot of work to do on the pace. I'm certainly a lot slower than I have been in the past, but you can only control the future, can't you? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Try and control that future. Good to see Ash tonight in the pool, give me a few tips as well. Thank you very much for that, Ash. He was swimming far faster than I was, as per normal. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I know it's not even that late really, it's about 9:45 at night. I know some people work longer hours, harder than I do, probably a lot of people actually. But a bit tough day for me today. I'll definitely feel this tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button already, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 PM. Latest. I love my voice because people are looking at me in the car park. I'm gonna get my car now.